Sheesh.
Poop.
Sheesh.
Content. Oh fuck! I can't get in this bitch ass.
Okay. Sit up straight like I'm in class.
Welcome back to the Broke Boys podcast, future #1 podcast in the world. My good friend here has been going through a lot, so I thought today we could start with him venting
Oh man.
a little bit. You know, just
You know,
you don't have to get too personal, but just whatever's
the
in your
people
mind,
watch
man.
this too.
Whatever's in your mind, you have the floor.
October for like the past I'm gonna start it like that. October for the past like 3 years has been horrendous. I'd like consider like 21 being alright,
Yeah.
just cause like we were lit, you know. Like that was the first year we did some crazy shit like that, so I'll take that into account. But there was stuff prior to like our like hangout that fucked October and Halloween for me. Last year, I almost got fucking arrested. That's a whole other topic on its own.
He did.
Almost got arrested. And then this year, literally like 2 weeks into fucking October, I was up in LA hanging out with some of my friends. And we were driving to this spot like for food. It was like Sunday morning. We just finished watching football, hanging out. We went and tried to get some food, which we did. We ended up getting to the place, but without a little mishap. Unfortunately, I got into a little bit of a car accident with one of my close friends. If you're watching, you know who this is, who I'm talking about. So that's kind of where it started to go downhill. And then the week after that, like, I got sick. Yeah, I got sick, huh? Yeah, I got sick. Mm-hmm. And that was fucking terrible because it took time away from work. And obviously now I have to pay for my friend's vehicle. I kind of need to work. And when you're sick, it's not a like best case scenario. And then this week I had on Monday it was all right. Not too bad. Tuesday was fucking horrendous. I went to class. I was like 5 minutes late.
Wait, Tuesday was Halloween though.
Yeah, it was horrendous, bro.
Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
I went to class. I was like 5 minutes late, and there's like this quiz in the beginning of class, and you take attendance for it, and it's like out of 8 points, and you've taken it through every single session of the semester. So we have class like 1 day a week, and we take it for like how many weeks? It's like 10 weeks, 8 weeks. Is like a college semester, yeah. So I was 5 minutes.
Entire college semester, or what we've been through?
Like fall semester.
Oh, fall? Isn't it like 16 weeks?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Anyway, I was 5 minutes late. They already fucking took the quiz, and then at the end of class, he showed the answers. So when I went up to him, I was like, "Hey, professor, can I like take this test?" And he's like, "You just saw the answers." And to be honest with you, I was not paying attention at all. So I wanted to like relay that to him and be like, "Professor, I wasn't paying attention." Like, then he's gonna be like, "Oh, you're not paying attention in class now?" Like, the fuck? So I was just like, "Yeah, you're right." He's like, "But you can turn it in for attendance and get like 4 points." So I was like, "Fuck it." I turned it in for attendance. Then I had work literally 3 hours later, and I was supposed to come in at 4. In the middle of class, my manager's blown up my phone because some dumb quit like the week before.
Wow.
Who opened. Like, I have strong feeling it's like against her.
We could tell.
She fucking quit. So she didn't come in for her shift this morning. That morning. And my manager's a fucking dumbass who does the scheduling. I don't give a fuck that I'm saying this out loud. I don't have respect for you because you can't seem to have respect for me. And if any other employer is looking at this, like, to get a gist of what I'm like, I have mentioned previously in like different episodes, I like require respect to be doing like the utmost, you know?
He's a hard worker though. He's a hard worker. He's good.
As I will tell you, I am a definite hard worker. Like, I just require respect and like some sense that like I can do my job well and you don't have to like undermine me, you know? Especially in front of other people. So he scheduled 3 hosts. First host called off, didn't show up for a shift. They called me in. They tried to get me in at 2. I said, I'm at school. I can't make it till like 3. And I was scheduled at 4. So it was like 1 hour difference. So I go in at like 3:05. Always 5 minutes late. Bruh, I mean, I was asleep. That's why I didn't call you back either, bro. I took a nap and I woke up at like 2:45 and I was like, fuck, I gotta get ready for work. So 9 hours later, I finally get off. 9.5 actually. I finally get off. It's like 12:30. I get home. We had no candy in the candy bucket because there was a bunch of trick-or-treaters that like I didn't get to see, you know, like it's kind of cool seeing people in Halloween spirit, and I was fucking stuck in Applebee's. I mean, people came in with like costumes, you know, but it just made me feel more like shit because I'm stuck here. Even when I clocked out, my manager who was there, she was like, she didn't even know I came in at like 3. She was like, I'm sorry, like that's how bad it was. Dude, we had like hella parties and we only had 2 servers. So the rest of the restaurant was shut down and we were trying to like go back and forth. So we got to like 3 hours, bro. And for what? We would call people in, no one would show up. And then those who did show up, like the only people who actually like were there consistently was like a big party of like 10. They were just like taking up all of the space inside. So those are the only people that were like inside. And then I come home. I had a big fucking quiz the next day, so I stayed up till 5 a.m. studying for it. My phone died that morning or that night. My Alexa alarm didn't go off, and I was like 30 minutes late to class. So the stupid thing is, I could have sat at home and taken the test and actually finished it because he didn't take attendance. He didn't like be like, oh, you have to like check in like if you're here or anything. He didn't do none of that. He just uploaded it on Canvas and then you fill it out. It was multiple choice, like 10 questions, and then like 3 like short like paragraph like essay questions. So I finished the essay questions and I was like, I know I did come, like I went up to the professor. I was like, I came late. Like, is there anything I could do? Like, can I have like extra time? He was like, there's a class coming in. Just try to do it as fast as you can. And then while I'm sitting down, he's like, you can come on Monday and finish it for like office hours. So I was like, okay, that's clutch. And then I had a fucking Spanish presentation like 3 hours later. So I sat in my car because my AirPods were dead and I needed to listen to a video to like understand some shit. I sat in my car for like 2 hours, almost 2 hours, just like overviewing the fucking presentation. Presentation actually went well. Like it was kind of like awkward because I'm like practically like a white boy trying to speak Spanish, you know?
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, I wish I was Frankie. In that class at least, so I can speak the language.
Never mind.
I'll teach you Syrian.
I've asked so many times, like, hey, what does this mean? I know there's one word, I think, what's the one you always say to, like, Ethan? Khara or something? I don't know.
Close enough. Khara.
Or something with the S. It's like...
Oh. It's like, fuck off.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, anyway, so Wednesday was a pile of shit. And then today, I had to take my car in for an oil change. It was like 14 minutes late for my haircut. Kicked me off the chair. I'm gonna stop going to her, to be honest with you.
Wait, are you serious?
She like kicked me off because I was like she like got done with my hair, and this like fucking, his ethnicity doesn't matter, but like the kid was Asian, and she was just like, his mom's like gonna be pissed off because she doesn't like to wait. Like, ooh. So I was like, okay. When she got done with my sides and everything else, it was like 5:03. I've literally sat in there when I came in for my scheduled appointments at like 10 to 10:15, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I was like late that she was like being a... But like I pay on, like, she like has some...
Refrain. Huh? Refrain from the B word.
She's a really nice person, but like she's kind of like stiffed me today too. And I still like felt bad personally because like she made it so apparent that I was late. Like I don't can show up on time every other like session, and I don't like cancel consistently. Like when I schedule, And she's like, why do you always schedule like 5 years, like 2 years away? I'm like, am I supposed to get my hair cut when it's short as fuck? Like, she's like, you have so much hair. I'm like, do you want me to like get rid of my hair like when it's short? Do you want me to come back when you literally just cut it the day before? Like, what do you want from me? You get a haircut when your hair is long, bro.
Yeah, facts. My guy never tells me that. And we go to the same place. It's just different barbers.
So it was just like the audacity, and then I still gave her a fucking tip. I paid in full, and I gave her $5 because. Fuck up. Why you putting her? Oh my god! Cut the shit. In the middle of my story, bruh. Dog. So yeah, I paid her. I was.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt again, but I'm just happy that Teddy's actually.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I knew you'd do some stupid shit.
I'm sorry. What I meant to say was I'm glad that Hershey is finally talking since the incident. I'm so fucking sorry. Should we just let Hershey in?
Just a little dog.
Oh.
We got this little dog. She's a little brat, bro. She's like dead ass brat. But yeah, I was just trying to be a nice person. Going back to what I was saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry.
I want to fling it. You know, I didn't have the audacity to like sit here today and like try to do this podcast, and now I'm fucking ranting to it. Like this isn't what I was like thinking was gonna like happen. Let's just say this month hasn't been the fucking best, and get into the intro and what we have planned for you guys, because I think it's enough.
No, but it's good. It's healthy.
Who gives a shit?
The people give a shit.
You know, if you guys like care for me, thank you. I appreciate all the love, but like, we're here to spread messages, not about our lives.
No, but
well, we can use our lives to portray messages.
But we could also talk
like,
about ourselves. I mean, nothing's wrong with that. But it's not like we do it on a weekly basis. We don't talk about ourselves every week. I just
trying to wrap it up, bro. Leave it alone.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. He's getting.
I'm gonna walk out of my own house. I dead ass will.
For a second, walk out of the show.
We both had. You've only had one, no?
I've only had one, but that was because I was just annoyed at everything else in life, which is your situation right now.
But yeah, guys.
Oh man.
It's gonna be one of my least favorite episodes for sure.
I mean, why? Because you were just ranting, or?
No, just because beforehand.
Before
I didn't have the audacity to want to like do a podcast.
No, I kind of forced them. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's okay. Like
you literally
one thing's
came
missing.
To my house
like
when I was doing homework. But we're just trying to be consistent.
Yeah. No, one thing is to like miss a week or like maybe 2 weeks, but like 3 weeks is too much. Like that's crazy. I had to draw the line.
I
right
mean,
there.
I did literally try to see if we could do it another day. It's like my dad's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to like
Saturday. Like
it's his birthday party. That's why I didn't want to like mix it all in one day. Cause Saturday's already a pain in the ass, for all of us. I mean, it's not a pain in the ass. We're celebrating a lot of people, but
shit, man, this weekend's just gonna be busy for all of us, bro.
Man, yeah, I mean, let's just start. So there's this one Kim Kardashian clip, right? When isn't there a Kim Kardashian clip? I sent it to Colin. Basically, Kim and Courtney are just talking about how the kids are saying how they prefer living at their dad's house or staying at their dad's house, and North is saying all this stuff, saying how Kanye doesn't have a chef or security or any of that stuff. It's just an apartment. And I don't know. Courtney's kids are saying that the Scott's house is like just a better vibe or whatever. And then they're like over here saying, well, that's good for you. You're making your ramen and all that. Yeah, I just found it very, very funny.
And Kim said it too.
Yeah.
So she's thinking about Kanye being a bum. And Kanye is not a bum.
But you were saying stuff beforehand that I said like save it for the podcast. So what are portray your thoughts, man?
part of me feels like one side of my heart's like, them kids not grateful. Them kids are not grateful.
Yeah, no, because they do have it easy, you know. They have a rich ass mom and dad.
Kim was literally mimicking like North, saying like how she was screaming at Kim about how Kim doesn't have an apartment. Like the fuck, why you live in a big ass mansion, and you want an apartment? Maybe for a kid it gets like lonely, I guess.
Yeah.
And like going to their dad's like apartment is like something new for them, and they like it. Maybe that's what's like going through their brain, but like it's like also from an outside perspective, you're like looking at them say this shit about their kids. Like them kids are like fucking spoiled. Them kids probably have $100,000 in like or more in their fucking college savings. You know, like that takes years for other people to do. Years.
That's more than me and Colin combined so far.
Yeah, like their kids are richer than us, bro. But it's just like
there's like two aspects of it.
Gratefulness, and then the other part is like what I mentioned. Maybe like it's new experience to them. They like it more. You know, like
they're tired of the rich lifestyle, I guess, because they're only used to the rich lifestyle. So it's
and
tough
they're
for
put,
them.
especially North and shit. Like she's put in that like view of it.
And she's Kanye
only,
Jr.
Like, fucking 10, bro. She's little.
Kanye Jr.
She is Kanye Jr. Her Halloween costume made me so happy, bro.
Oh, the bear.
I wish I could have commented on it. That shit is so fire. The bear is dope. Like how she literally dressed up like as her
the
dad.
graduation.
Yeah, as her the graduation thing for her dad. It's fucking sick. See, she can't dress up as Kim because.
Shit. Whoa. Wait. Think about real hard about what you're gonna say.
That's it. I'm just gonna say she can't dress up as Kim.
There's also another clip of her. They're like mentioning something about the mom, and then they're like, "Oh, are you grateful for all that she does?" And then, are you ever amazed at what she does? And then North is like, "What does she do?" She's always flaming Kim, bro. It's so funny. She's flaming Kim. Flaming.
She literally said like
all the time.
Kanye's new wife is better. There's been like clips where like Kim literally spoke on it.
Really?
Like Kim herself spoke on it. She's like sometimes like North be saying like Kanye's new wife is so much better. And, like,
but maybe there's like
hanging
stuff
out
we don't see.
Stuff, you know? I mean, who knows?
Like what if Kim just neglects the kids, bro? What if she doesn't hang with her kids? Or she could.
Even Courtney's kids, to be honest with you, if I was Courtney's kids and fucking Travis Baker or Barker, what's his
Travis
name?
Barker
was like around, I wouldn't want to fucking be at home. I wouldn't want to be at home at all. That guy's fucking weird. I mean, Blink-182 is kind of fire, but like,
I mean, he's an icon, man. Come on now. Are you saying he's weird because of the tattoos, or?
I don't know. Just as like a kid, and you see that coming into your house, and how like your mom is with them. You know,
okay.
Like,
it's just weird in the aspect of
yeah.
as someone with a single parent, you're saying someone else come in.
Yeah.
Gonna give a kid or gonna have a kid with your mom.
And Courtney and Scott's kids, they're like a lot like Scott. You know, like most of them look like him. You know, they're like his. They're
Scott's
both
clones.
of their kids, but like, you know, it's just.
But yeah, I mean.
There's two sides, like I mentioned. There's
two sides to everything. Two sides to that whole relationship of the kids and the mom, and two sides of it's basically like looking out in, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they're living the high lifestyle, but they want to look into the normal lifestyle.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I just thought it was a funny clip. We had to mention it today. Anyways, Lil Tay. No, I'm just playing.
Oh,
I'm kidding. For the first time in 5 episodes?
No more Lil Tay.
I'm just joking. No. No Lil Tay today. We're steering clear from that. I got a serious question though. We're gonna get deep today, y'all. So say you have feelings for someone, right? And say you lose contact with them for a long time, over a year. And one day you just rekindle with them and you start like text them, just all like friendly, like no bad intentions, no intentions of wanting to be with them or anything like that, just friendly conversation. Do you think it's a good idea to rekindle, or do you think it's a weird feeling?
Did it end badly, or did it end like just like abruptly? Like
Here, I'm gonna
like a roadblock, you know, like a
Well,
cul-de-sac.
I'm gonna edit the next part out.
So abruptly.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah. So basically,
You could have just said that. You could have said that.
So basically, abruptly, right?
Yeah.
Like what are your thoughts? Like how would you feel? Like would you feel weird? Would you feel like you have to like restart the entire friendship, or do you think it's not even worth even trying to like talk to them again?
I mean, if you guys were like friends before, you know, and you don't have like no hard feelings, because that's why I asked if it like ended badly. If you guys don't have hard feelings, go for it, you know, like.
But what if one side starts acting weird out of nowhere?
Then if they're weird, then just leave it alone. Like,
yeah.
I've tried to rekindle with people, and then they like act all weird. So I'm like, why? Like, if I call you and ask to hang out and like do all this shit, you tell me you're down and or whatever, and like, when it comes time to it, like it doesn't happen. Then like at that point, there's nothing you could fucking do. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to be like annoying, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
really like. Obviously, they left for a fucking reason, or not. But like, if it just ends abruptly, you know, like, why push it, bro? Because then you're just gonna like end it like that. Make it seem like they gotta text you because like.
But then they won't.
Yeah, that's.
They won't.
Then
Then it is what it is. Yeah, I
you're
get
done.
you. It is
Yeah,
what it is. It's
kinda
over. It's over.
Dead end with that one. And I mean, losing people and losing friends is hard, you know.
Yeah.
Um.
But what's even worse is like, you clearly don't really, or you're not showing any intentions of doing anything.
Yeah.
With the
No.
person,
Yeah.
and then they act weird. Or like if you ask to hang out, like there's a difference between asking someone on a date
Or
and asking to hang out.
Yeah.
And if you're asking to hang out, it's like you're gonna know like it's just pure intentions, you know. Like if you're gonna ask someone on a date, you're gonna be like, hey, do you want to go like this place? You're gonna plan an entire date,
cute,
you know.
Yeah.
But if it's just a hangout, you're just gonna be like, oh, do you want to do this, you know?
Yeah.
Like not really much to it.
Like,
It's
hey,
just,
come kick it with these people and
Yeah.
me, you know? Like,
Yeah.
and if they're not down for that, then that just kind of shows their intentions, you know? Like, they're just
Yeah.
like fucking.
Yeah,
texting
if
you
you're
'cause they're
asking someone
bored,
to
bro,
hang out,
and they don't have anyone else to text or some shit. I don't, like.
yeah, texting when bored is another one too. But if you're asking someone to hang out, and they keep making like excuses or whatever, and you're making it like obvious that you're not trying to like date them or take them on a date, just strictly a hangout, and they're already acting weird, just let it be. Like don't even.
Yeah. Don't even be like, oh, sounds good. Let me know another time. You know,
Yeah.
don't even fucking say all that. Like, you really don't need to say all that because
We're speaking from experience.
if they're not sitting there wanting to like hang out in the first place, what's gonna make them like change their minds later? You know.
Yeah, facts.
So.
And then this kind of like ties into like a couple episodes ago when we talked about what was it, like the ghosting, you know? They just ghost out of nowhere, and you're kind of just like,
Oh
damn,
yeah.
rethinking and everything. It all ties up, but it's just the rekindling. Like, is it even worth it? Is the real question. Like, do you think it's worth it to rekindle with people?
There's certain people, yeah. Certain people. Like, if you guys were like good friends in like high school and you genuinely had like good moments together,
Yeah.
rekindling with that person could like benefit you, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you're picking back on something that was like good. But if like you're going back to something that you had like problems with and other shit and like it just kind of like dropped dead, then like you're just kind of negatively impacting your mental, bro, because you're gonna sit there and you're gonna be like, fuck, she doesn't want to hang out now, so let me text her and be like, okay, we'll hang out here. And then when it comes time to that, like I mentioned earlier, like they drop it and they don't want to hang out. So it's like you're like wasting your time. And even if you're not having like those intentions of like dating them, it's just kind of like deadbeat.
Yeah.
It's deadbeat.
Yeah, no, definitely. I get what you're saying. So, for all you people looking for lovers or friends, if they really wanted to, they would. Is the summary
what
of
you're saying,
everything.
bro.
Yeah, they would. They would. But some people are just interesting. Is the nice way to put it.
Yeah.
Just be the bigger person and move on. That's
Like,
it.
dude, you can meet so many fucking, like, not you specifically, but like, since I said like, dude.
Yeah,
but,
no, I get you. I get you.
You meet so many people in your life.
Yep.
Like, don't dread on motherfuckers from high school and things like that. Like, it's not worth it. you know? I mean, even like older people deal with the same thing, you know? Like, it's just not worth it for yourself to like dread back on those things. Because at the end of the day, like, you meet new people. You can meet new people, like 10 people in a single day. Like, I've met so many new people from my job, and I've been there for like 2 years. I almost know every single person that fucking comes in. Like,
Regulars.
yeah, like, it's like you meet so many new people, and new things and opportunities open up for you if you look for them, you know?
Yeah, networking. You know, just talking to people.
That's why
getting to know
people join frats, like, as college students. When I look at a frat, I'm like, there's obviously those credentials it gives you, but people join frats because you meet people that have connections to other people. Like, you're surrounded by people all the time. Literally, from the moment you rush to the moment you're a brother, you're surrounded by people that you've never known before, you know?
Besides the partying and all
Yeah.
that, you know?
Yeah. And even at the parties, you meet people.
Yeah.
And it's, like, easily, like... In college, it's really hard to make friends sometimes.
Mm.
Like... I get so nervous to look at the person fucking next to me sometimes, bro. Just because, like, I don't know what's going on in their head, but I know what's in mine, and I'm, like, not trying to be like a creep or a bother to
That's
the
me at
person
the
next to me,
gym,
'cause,
bro.
like,
That's
I'm,
me
like,
at the gym. Oh my god.
I want to talk to someone, man, but, like,
Yeah.
I can't get the fucking words out of my mouth because I just don't know, like, how they are.
Yeah.
And people in college are so fucking, like,
To themselves.
left to right and to themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they all got their own different shit. And it's hard to, like... I've luckily found some people that I've connected with. I don't regularly text them, but when I see them, like, I say what's up to them, and it's, like, good vibes, you know? And those people are cool because they help you.
I thought I forgot to record.
Oh, shit, man.
I just give the camera a weird-ass look.
Those people help you, you know? Building your connections is big. So don't dread back and go back on those things that...
Or
like,
even when you're meeting people in public. Because wait, were you there? Oh, you were, like, near. But anyway, this is, like, a side story, similar situation. We were at Six Flags one day, and we didn't know...
Yeah.
We didn't know they were filming a Netflix show there the same day. Until these producers were just walking around. And me and my friend our friend Richard, he's been on an episode before. He actually approached them. And then we started talking to them because we were waiting for him to pull up. And we just started talking to them, and then we were just, like, you know, just talking about how you can get into the business and all that. Personally, I was asking questions because my sister, you know, her field is film and all that stuff. She wants to be an editor. So I was asking all the good questions, you know. And, I mean, they didn't have a business card, so, you know, all that for nothing. But it's still, you know, it just shows that you just got to put yourself out there sometimes and talk to people, you know. I mean, they're either going to be really nice or they're going to be fucking assholes. And at that point, just walk away.
Yeah.
But that actually, like, the whole rekindling thing, you know, meeting new people, leads me to my next topic that's been on my mind lately. What are your thoughts on dating apps, my guy? Like, good, bad, what's mid?
If you're not in a relationship...
Oh, yeah,
They're
I forgot, my
decent.
bad. You're
like, they're
can't be
alright.
asking you that.
No, it's okay. I mean, I know she watches these, so...
I'm only asking because it's a genuine question, yeah.
This guy name drops.
I'll mute
Crazy,
myself. I'm
bro.
sorry. I'll mute myself. I'll mute myself.
I think if you're not in a relationship, sometimes, like, they work out. I mean, like, it's weird. I think it's kind of weird because, like, certain people on there are fucking, like, different.
They're either
they're
dangerous
weird
or
as fuck.
chill.
Yeah, like, you can meet the most chill girl, and then, like, you pull up, and then they're a completely different, like, vibe, you know? And then same with, like, vice versa, you know? Like, guys on that app are probably 10 times weirder than the females, bro.
No, facts. No, it's
Like,
us dudes are we're horn dogs.
that's why motherfuckers download those apps, because we're horn dogs. But,
Nah, I just like that motion, bro. We're horn dogs, bro.
we're horn dogs, bro. I gotta make it apparent.
Oh, man. Go on.
But which ones in specific, like...
No, just
have you
just
used
in
any?
general.
Have you
No,
used
no.
any?
See, this is by YouTube.
Oh, sorry.
The camera stopped. But
Like, not, like...
me personally, no. I've never used dating apps. I refuse to because again, this is why I ask you your thoughts, because, like I said, I personally don't see a purpose in them. I'd rather meet a person face to face,
Oh yeah.
because it kind of already gives them a sense of like a point of view of who you are, and I already have a point of view of who they are as
It's
a person.
low key like when you apply to a job online versus walking into the job with your resume in your hand,
Are you saying the like meeting them in person first time is
Yeah.
like walking in with the resume?
Yeah, compared to like being on your phone, like
And-
fucking filling shit out and like texting people. Like, dude, you could be on like fucking Tinder and you're like swiping, and then you like see someone that you're like attracted to, and then you swipe, and then you're like, your heart's like feeling all fucking warm because you're waiting on the fucking match, but then it never comes, bro. Like those fucking apps, like they don't like necessarily boost your self-confidence if you're not already good looking, like you
Yeah.
can't go on those apps and like unfortunately be looking like horrendous.
That's another
and
thing
kind
too.
of
Like
try
you
to
could
pull
post your
something
best
off,
photos,
yeah, you
and
can,
then they see
but like
you, and then there's just you could be different.
certain
looking to
people
them.
like certain things, and most of those people on those apps look a certain way.
For
And,
the
like,
photos, especially.
photos especially fucking filters and shit. Like
Editing, bro.
it's just it's a lot,
Men and females. Both of
It's
them
a
be
lot.
catfishing, bro. That's why, like I said, that's why I prefer to just meet someone in person, because I already, like, see how they are. Like, I see what they look like. They could have no makeup on, and if I already find them attractive, just imagine how they would look with makeup, Which, makeup is not important, ladies, okay? You guys look
Yeah.
beautiful by the way you are.
I agree with that message. Yeah, parade. But shit, man, dating apps. Dating apps.
Dating apps, man. Dating apps. Well, enough about that tomfoolery, bro. Five Nights at Freddy's came out.
Dude,
and,
I was waiting for you to fucking say something, bro. I was
You
like,
best
where is
believe-
this guy going with this episode? But yeah, no.
You best believe me and Colin were there that opening Thursday night. We were not going to get that shit spoiled.
Mm-mm.
We
Mm-mm.
waited way too long for us to not go.
Yeah. From the moment we were like, how old? We were like 12 years old when it came out.
11, 12, around there.
Now
In our 20s.
we're in our 20s, 10 years later almost. And the movie finally came out. And honestly, after like seeing it firsthand and now seeing like low-key the spoilers and not the spoilers because obviously I watched it, but like the clips on the movie, because it's on Peacock. For those who don't know, it's on a streaming service called Peacock. You guys can go and it's free on the I don't
Like a
know how I'm
7-day
plugging it,
trial
but
or
yeah,
something,
you
yeah.
guys can get a 7-day trial if you really want to watch the movie, and like watch it on there instead of going to like the theater and spending like the over fucking tax $15
Dude, for real.
for the fucking movie theater. Seats weren't even like that good, bro.
Yeah,
like
no,
we
they're
looked
mid.
squished, bro.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah. Like, what are your thoughts on the movie?
You know what? I would like to say, if you would like to skip ahead so you can avoid spoilers, you go ahead and do that. But I'm not going to hold back because it's been a week since this movie came out. And people have been spoiling it on TikTok and have been live streaming the movie on TikTok. So if you have
Those
not seen
live
the
streams,
movie,
yeah.
that's because you chose not to see the movie. I gave it a 7 out of 10. And this is me still being a number one supporter of Five Nights at Freddy's. And I only say 7. Oh, no, 7.5, right? Is what I
You're
said.
still keeping it at a 7.5?
Yeah, 7.5. Only because it's the first movie. It's like a starter movie. It's not a prequel, but it's like the building blocks of it.
Mm-hmm.
And they did change a little bit of the lore, which is it's cool.
Yeah, it's alright.
They made it make sense, but yeah, I think people were hating on it too much, and I kind of wish we got to see more, gory scenes.
Yeah.
The most we got was when Freddy chomped up that girl in half.
Yeah, that was... Dude, honestly, like, after asking you, like, your rating and your thoughts on it, like, the gore could have been a little higher. Like, I feel like it would have put a lot of people up there. Because most people wanted it to be, like...
Gory.
Rated R, and
But then
gory
again, I
shit.
feel like this one movie was more of a story than it was like scary movie.
Yeah, agreed. Like, it was more of like a portrayal of like all the shit we've kind of been waiting for,
Mm-hmm. And it's
compared to like something you will like be jumping out of your seats while watching. Like
Yeah.
we had tense moments. Not gonna lie, like we had tense moments within the theater, Cause like, it goes from one fucking scene of them like doing like the animatronics doing something like cute and cuddly to like the next, they're chomping people in half.
Yeah. No, it got dark real quick.
So
bro.
like we had tense. The movie gives you those tense moments, and after like, as I said, watching it and coming back to those like live streams and the videos on TikTok, I like. Not only I gave it like a 6 out of 10. I low key want to put it at an 8 because of all the shit I've seen it on TikTok, like the theories and things like that.
And then how the puppet was there the entire time.
Yeah, and like all the hidden little scary shit and like couldn't be like factors of the movie that we didn't even like get when we were first watching. You know, like there's so much to like Five Nights at Freddy's like lore. Me and Frankie both watched them shits for years. So we know like the end and how it unfolds and things like that, and like the little stuff. So we know all of it, and like while watching the movie I was trying to break it down but also trying to enjoy the fact that I'm looking at like these things that I've like watched for like years like be portrayed in an actual movie. Like, you know, it's like fucking crazy. But yeah, the movie could have had a little bit of more like detail within its story to like give like some backstory,
but I mean they did say that this movie wasn't for like the new fans. This is more to the like, actual fans, you know. So we understood what was going on. If everyone else who gave it a 4 or like a 2 did not know what the fuck was going on, so
I say it needed a little more backstory because all the shit. I mean, they'll probably carry some of the stuff they left out of this movie into the next movie, like
because it was mostly about figuring out who killed the little brother.
Yeah, and we figured obviously we like
it was after the movie. We all knew it was after.
Yeah, end of the movie, they show who did it. He literally explicitly says it. Yeah. But with the little brother, I wanted to mention like on TikTok, the puppet. If you guys don't know, was the person to kind of give like life to the animatronics. You know, like give life to those kids within the suit, to give them a conscience and stuff. And the puppet was portrayed by like in the games was portrayed by Charlotte, which was the daughter of one of the partners of Fazbear. His name was like Henry Emily, and you can see him in the movie. Like he's in the movie.
He's one of the scenes. They're saying that he's
he low key. I think he's the dad. I think he's the dad. So Garrett in this movie, most of the fans are trying to like predict that he's most likely going to be the puppet, because there's no like explicit Henry Emily, you know, we didn't get the family's names and anything like that, and Henry's wife did die in the games and stuff, but there's one twist like in the movie that like was crazy, you know. There was one twist that I didn't think was crazy at the time because I was kind of upset by it, but now it's a little fucking crazy that Vanessa is like daughter of William Afton.
Can we just say how wifey Vanessa is in this movie though? Cause nah, she had me falling in love, bro.
You were falling in love before the TikToks came out.
No, bro, for real. The edits just made me like simp even harder. I was like, damn, like Vanessa didn't even need to go off like this, man. Like
overall, the movie was really good, and the developing like theories and shit like that just make it even better. That's why I raised my score. But for those of you who haven't watched it and want to watch it, go. It's been out obviously for a week, as Frankie mentioned, and enjoy yourself, especially if you like are a fan of it, you know, and haven't had the time to go watch it. But it's a good movie. I'm gonna I want to rewatch it.
Yeah, me too.
Like for sure.
You have Peacock?
I don't know. Oh. I don't think so. We canceled our subscription, probably.
But I have it. We'll watch it one day. We'll
watch it one day. Yeah. But
well, actually, you should get like. Hold up. This is like
7-day free trial to watch it.
No. Okay, so for anyone who bought a ticket to Halloween Horror Nights in Los Angeles, Hollywood this year, you get 6 months of free Peacock. They send you like a code.
Shit.
Yeah. So if you bought a ticket this year and attended the event, then look in your emails. It's probably there, and 6 months free of Peacock, and then boom, you can go watch the movie. We're over here promoting the fuck out of it.
Yep.
Might as well tell you how to watch it.
That's pretty dope. Did you end up going on like?
Yeah, I did.
How was the last? It was the last day you went.
Second to last day. second to last day, and it was pretty crowded. I was like,
Oh,
what the fuck,
shit.
dude? The one day, the entire weekend was dead. Friday, Saturday was dead, but that Sunday was so packed. I was like, nah, fuck this. Like, we only went on like 3 or 4 mazes, and then we called it. But then again, we showed up at like 10.
Damn.
Yeah, because it was so last minute, because we were like debating if we wanted to go or not. And then we were like, okay, fuck it, let's go.
Damn.
Yeah. So we went on like 3 or 4 mazes, got a donut from Springfield, and called it quits because we were just tired.
Can I mention something about Universal off topic from Horror Nights? But have you seen like how they want to design the new roller coaster?
Oh, for Fast and Furious? Yeah.
Yeah.
On that hill?
Yeah,
That's
I don't
so
like
trippy,
it's
bro.
trippy, and I don't like it because you're like right next to a wall.
Yeah.
You know, like you're going down. It's probably on TikTok if you guys want to look it up. But you're going down and there's like a wall right there, and then like, is there 2 cars? I think there's
it's
2.
just one. Or maybe, I mean, who knows?
There
It's Fast
might
and Furious.
be, yeah, there might be like
2.
2. But it like stretches over the hill too, and it goes around like. It's just empty. Maybe they'll fill up the space or something. Like they'll go higher with it and like bring it like in. I don't know. Who the fuck knows what they'll do, but like looking at it visually now, like it's kind of trippy.
Yeah.
What if they have like the same like kind of like, you know how in the tram regular Universal how you go through like Fast and Furious and shit.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna like copy and paste those scenes into like the new one? No?
Nah. I think they'll just like a whole new thing, you know.
They're gonna put Jason Momoa in it.
Oh my god. No, I kind of hope the roller
Aquaman?
coaster kind of involves with just racing. Like Tokyo Drift, first 3 movies type.
Oh shit, that would be dope.
That's why like dual
Like the
cars.
race. That's why I was saying I think it has dual cars because like, it's like Six Flags vibes, you know, like the
That one roller
racers
coaster,
one. Yeah.
We didn't even get to go on that one. I wanted.
It's
to go
always
on that
like
one.
closed or like we don't get to go
Packed,
on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, I would just like to say a huge thank you to all those subscribing on YouTube. In the past few weeks, we went from like 9 subscribers to 14 subscribers. Don't think we don't notice. I mean, how could we not notice? It's literally a small number.
Yeah.
But yeah. That being said, until next time, I'm Frankie.
And this is Colin. Deuces.
Wait, did I say thank you?
You did
Okay,
say
I did say thank you. Thank you for everyone who's listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, all that stuff. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.